we're back again to continue to where we left in genetics. Last time we spoke about genetics. It was about the Greco-Mendel theory, which is it came up with two breeding methods, which is two laws in the Greco-Mendel is the father of genetics. He came up with two laws: laws of dominance and laws of segregation. Later on in this lesson, we will discuss the two laws: segregation and the law of dominance. Typically, Mendel came up with what? With the process, with the method of mating two breeding varieties. The process is called hybrid. It's hybridization. The process is what is called hybridization. In other words, he's trying to tell us that this method, right, is a method of mating. This is a method of what? Of mating two contrasting breeding. Contrasting breeding. So, Greco-Mendel, in his experiment, he came up with what? With the two breeding of parents, dominant P, which is what? Breeding parent P generation. And when he said that when he breed these two, he said with what? G with recessive ones. Then you write small letter P, small letter P. Sorry about that one. So Greco-Mendel said that this one are called what? Gametes. So this one, due to the process of what? Meiosis. This process of meiosis, the gametes split. Therefore, the process of fertilization, where this one cross, that one, this one. Remember, this is P, the big P. You see? So when this one meets this one, it's what? It's called P, the big P, and P. And P, the big P, and small letter P. So this offspring, isn't it that these were parents, whereby it's dominant parents and recessive parents. Here it's what? It's fertilization. This one are what? Are offspring. These offspring are called a filial generation. These offspring are called what? F1. Filial generation. I hope you understand how to do this crossing, because it's very important when you do the crossing in your test and when you write for the exams. Because remember, we're not doing this just for here. We continue to add to an exam. Remember, there is this term that I want you to listen attentively. In genetics, there are terms are very important, and there are many scientific terms that you will come across. For instance, the locus and an allele. An allele and locus. Can you differentiate? They will ask you to differentiate between an allele and a locus. And probably in biological terms, these things are important. This one, when you define this one, it's an alternative. It's an alternative version of a gene. Alternative version of a gene. You still remember in grade 11, you learned about genes, and a locus, it's a position of a gene. You see, these two terms, they must not contradict you. You see, because in most scientists already by now they made what limitation and about this thing. So when we have to draw the chromosomes, you see, this is a chromosome. So an allele, you see, this is the position of a gene, isn't it? This is the position of a gene. This is called a homologous pair. This is called a homologous pair. Homologous pair of chromosomes. This is chromosomes. You will like today's homework video. You will like deal with this thing. You write this thing and that thing. So for now, I'm going to talk about homework. Let me explain this furthermore. An allele is what? Is this strip? Is this strip? This one is called what? Allele. You see? That one is an allele. These strips, and this one, the inside one is called what? A locus. I will ask you, like, 2 minutes, this thing you will draw it. So we'll continue now. Okay, but before we continue, before we continue, because the class we don't have much time, we have to cover the full lot, but now we have to write the class activity, so that to check whether you understand, how much you understood. Okay, now we're given what? We're given what? A dominant black fur. Black cat, as R, mate with what? With a recessive, with a brown cat, small letter R. Draw the filial generation. Draw the filial generation.